أهلا بيك في الحلقة الأخيرة من كورس تعلم من الصفر. في الكورس ده وعلى مدار 24 حلقة درسنا مواضيع كتير جدا عن العيلة، الوقت، التاريخ، البيت، المهن، المواصلات، الجغرافيا وحاجات تانية كتير. بدأنا فيه سهل وزودنا الصعوبة تدريجيا. وبما إننا خلصنا ال 24 حلقة اللي اتفقنا عليهم مع بعض، فكان لازم حلقة نهائية زي دي تقيس قد إيه أنت فاكر اللي درسته. خلي بالك إن دي حلقة مراجعة مش حلقة شرح، تقدر تعتبرها وسط ما بين الشرح والامتحان. هفهمك نظامها دلوقتي، ولكن الاول خليني اقولك انك لو ما اتفرجتش على ال 24 حلقه اللي فاتوا فالحلقه دي مش هتغنيك، لان طبعا مش هكرر الشرح اللي درسناه على 24 حلقه. هتلاقي خطه المتابعه معانا والدراسه بالترتيب في وصف الفيديو وفي اول تعليق تحت الفيديو، علشان لو جديد معانا تعرف تمشي ازاي بالترتيب. اما لو انت ماشي معانا بالترتيب وخلصت وذاكرت الحلقات اللي فاتت فاهلا بيك، خليك معايا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، أنا أبريل معادر وأنت بتتفرج على كورس تعلم اللغة الإنجليزية على قناة زي أمريكان إنجلش، الجزء الخاص بتعلم من الصفر. الحلقة دي برعاية EF English Live، وهي من أفضل الحلول إنك تتعلم إنجليزي من البيت مع معلمين أجانب. في عندهم 20 فصل محادثة جماعية كل شهر، و16 مستوى لتعلم الإنجليزية من المبتدئ وحتى المتقدم، وفي 7 مستويات خاصة بإدارة الأعمال. التطبيقات الخاصة ب EF English Live موجودة على أندرويد وعلى آيفون، علشان تقدر تتعلم إنجليزي في أي وقت في كل مكان. ممكن تجرب الدراسة معاهم مقابل $1 أمريكي لأول شهر، وهتلاقي رابط التسجيل في وصف الفيديو. طيب نظام الحلقة دي كالآتي: معظم محتوى الحلقة هيكون بالإنجليزي فقط، ما تتخضش هتحبه. طبعا زي ما قلت لك في البداية أنا بفترض إنك ذاكرت ال 24 حلقة اللي فاتوا، ولذلك وعلى سبيل تنشيط الذاكرة هعرض لك صورة أنت شفتها قبل كده، وهتسمعني أقول جملة أنت برضو درستها قبل كده. هتسمعني بقول الجملة دي مرتين قبل ما اكتبها لك، المرة الثالثة هكتبها لك بالإنجليزي بس، وما عنديش أدنى شك إنك مش هتكون محتاج الترجمة العربي. ليه؟ لأن ولا الصورة ولا الجملة جداد عليك، أنت درستهم قبل كده وشفت ترجمتهم والمفروض إنك كتبتهم وراجعتهم. ده غير إن بداية من المستوى الجاي هنبدأ رحلة الاستغناء عن اللغة العربية، هنبدأ في الرحلة دي تدريجيا شيئا فشيئا. طيب المهم، بعد ما أظهر لك الجملة بالإنجليزي هكلمك برضو بالإنجليزي وهسألك سؤال. هسألك عن نقط معينة خاصة بالجملة دي فاكرها من الشرح القديم ولا لأ؟ الجزء اللي هسألك فيه ده هيكون مترجم عربي، وده على سبيل التمرين ليك انك تستمع للشرح بالانجليزي. هتحتاج ده بعدين وهدربك عليه كتير جدا ان شاء الله. طيب ممتاز. الجزء الاخير بقى من الفيديو هيكون عربي، وده هخصصه للاجابه عن اسئله حضراتكم اللي حطيتوها في البوست اللي نزلته على تبويب كوميونتي هنا على يوتيوب من فتره الخاص بالحلقه دي. اتفقنا؟ طيب lean your back, make your screen full and give me your attention. My cousin likes pineapple. My cousin likes pineapple. My cousin likes pineapple. Do you know why we added s to the verb like? Also, do you remember the difference between the word like and the word love? I hope you do. The couch is in front of the blackboard. The couch is in front of the blackboard. The couch is in front of the blackboard. Question. In episode 4, I talked with you about the difference between the word couch and the word sofa. Is there any difference between them? Do you recall? In addition to that, I explained the proper translation of the preposition in front of. I will show you 3 Arabic translations and I will pause the video for 3 seconds. Let's see if you remember which one is more accurate. The chair is in the bookcase. The chair is in the bookcase. The chair is in the bookcase. Do you know the difference between a bookcase and a bookshelf? Are they the same thing? The clock is on the wall above the couch. The clock is on the wall above the couch. The clock is on the wall above the couch. I am pretty sure you remember how to use on and above. Am I right? My cousin is an engineer. He likes to wear shirts. My cousin is an engineer. He likes to wear shirts. My cousin is an engineer. He likes to wear shirts. In the second part of this sentence, he likes to wear shirts. The subject here is he, a single third-person pronoun. So we add an s to the verb, like. But we didn't add another s to the verb wear. Do you know why? The firefighter wears a jacket and a pair of pants. It is the uniform. The firefighter wears a jacket and a pair of pants. It is the uniform. The firefighter wears a jacket and a pair of pants. It is the uniform. There are 3 words to describe the job of a person who puts out fire. The 3 words are firefighter, fireman, and firewoman. What is the difference between these 3 words, and what is the plural of a pair of pants? My father-in-law is a coach. He wears a blue sweatshirt. My father-in-law is a coach. He wears a blue sweatshirt. My father-in-law is a coach. He wears a blue sweatshirt. I don't have a question for you here. I just wanted you to know that this is a sweatshirt, not a sweater. But of course you know that. We talked about it before. Did you know that elephants can swim? Did you know that elephants can swim? Did you know that elephants can swim? I'd like to use this chance to answer a question that I only noticed while preparing for this episode. A few of you guys have asked the following question. As long as you're asking us if we know that an elephant can swim, this is a question in the present. Why have you said, did you know? Why did you ask in the past form? Wouldn't it be more appropriate to say, do you know? This is in fact a great question. Here's the answer. If you really want to know some information, you always ask with do in the present. For example, you want to ask me whether or not I speak Chinese. You don't know this information. You really want to find out. In this case, you ask with do. Say, do you speak Chinese? You are in a shop. You see a person. You want to ask if he works there. You don't know this information. You really want to find out. Then you should ask with do. Say, do you work here? As you can see, in the previous 2 situations, you didn't know something and you wanted to gain this knowledge. But what if you don't want to know anything? You just want to offer a piece of information. Again, you're not asking, you're offering a piece of information. Example, you read in a book that planet Mars has 2 moons orbiting around it. Next day you see me. You want to tell me this information. You want to share with me. You can say, did you know there are 2 moons orbiting Mars? Did you know that there are 2 moons orbiting Mars? Here, you are not really asking me whether or not I know this information. You're not interested in my answer. You only want to share this knowledge with me. Got it? The children's swimming pool is shallow. The children's swimming pool is shallow. The children's swimming pool is shallow. Do you remember the difference between kids and children? People say English is hard, but I think it's very easy. People say English is hard, but I think it is very easy. People say English is hard, but I think it's very easy. What is the difference between the word hard and the word difficult? Are they the same thing? Many people play games, but a few people read books. Many people play games, but a few people read books. Many people play games, but a few people read books. I hope you remember the difference between many, a few, much, and a little. If not, you can always go back to refresh your memory. The cow is in a pickle. The cow is in a pickle. The cow is in a pickle. The word pickle here is used in a metaphorical meaning. Do you remember it? When we say that somebody is in a pickle, that is an idiom. Do you remember its meaning? Do you have the time? Yes, it is 4 o'clock. Do you have the time? Yes, it is 4 o'clock. Do you have the time? Yes, it is 4 o'clock. In episode number 10, we studied 3 different ways to ask and tell the time. In that very episode, I told you the historical background of the word o'clock. I hope you didn't forget it. He was born in the year 59 BC. He was born in the year 59 BC. He was born in the year 59 BC. What is the meaning of BC and what is the opposite of it? Ronaldo is a very famous soccer player from Brazil. Ronaldo is a very famous soccer player from Brazil. Ronaldo is a very famous soccer player from Brazil. I won't ask you anything about this sentence. I just want to remind you that in the States we say soccer, while in England folks there say football. The soccer fan is unhappy because his team lost. The soccer fan is unhappy because his team lost. The soccer fan is unhappy because his team lost. We also discussed the difference between saying that someone is sad and saying that someone is unhappy. Are you okay? No, my back hurts. Are you okay? No, my back hurts. Are you okay? No, my back hurts. In episode 13, you guys had a slight confusion regarding the usage of pain versus the usage of hurt. We made it clear in that episode. Good old memories. My grandma baked me a delicious apple pie. My grandma baked me a delicious apple pie. My grandma baked me a delicious apple pie. Notice that we didn't use the word to between the verb bake and the pronoun me. Do you remember why? Grilled chicken is my favorite food. Grilled chicken is my favorite food. Grilled chicken is my favorite food. If you look closely to this sentence, you will notice that the word chicken here is plural. Why, just why have we used is right after it? Why haven't we used are? Do you know? Can a woman drive a bus in your country? Can a woman drive a bus in your country? Can a woman drive a bus in your country? Hey, wait, hold up. The subject in this sentence is woman, and that is a single third-person form. According to the rule, the verb of a single third-person subject should always take an S. Why doesn't the verb drive here have an S? That was answered in episode 15. How's the weather? What is the weather like? It's raining cats and dogs. How's the weather? What is the weather like? It's raining cats and dogs. How's the weather? What's the weather like? It's raining cats and dogs. Do you remember the story behind the idiom raining cats and dogs? These tickets will be reserved for you for 48 hours. These tickets will be reserved for you for 48 hours. These tickets will be reserved for you for 48 hours. Are the words book and reserve the same thing? Are they synonyms? This is not medium rare. I'd like to change it. This is not medium rare. I'd like to change it. This is not medium rare. I'd like to change it. We studied 4 main degrees of doneness. Do you remember them? They are rare, medium, and finally, well done. I just want to sit here and admire this view. I just want to sit here and admire this view. I just want to sit here and admire this view. What is the difference between like, admire, and admirer? Johnny is a very careful man, especially when doing business. Johnny is a very careful man, especially when doing business. Johnny is a very careful man, especially when doing business. There are 2 words that describe someone who is trying to avoid potential harm or danger. The words are careful and cautious. Do you remember how to use them? My reaction to Jim Carrey's frustration. My reaction to Jim Carrey's frustration. My reaction to Jim Carrey's frustration. 2 of the best actors ever. What I want to focus on here is the difference between the adjective angry and the adjective frustrated. We studied those in episode 20. We have good relationships with our clients. We have good relationships with our clients. We have good relationships with our clients. What is the difference between these 3 words? Client, customer, and consumer. You can find the answer in episode 21. When the country went bankrupt, all the people went broke. When the country went bankrupt, all the people went broke. When the country went bankrupt, all the people went broke. Both the word bankrupt and the word broke describe a situation where money runs out. But do you remember how to use them? My grandpa is in good health. My grandpa is in good health. My grandpa is in good health. Notice that I said in good health, not healthy. They are not the same thing, as you probably remember. Because he grew up in a village, he is very naive about life in big cities. Because he grew up in a village, he's very naive about life in big cities. Because he grew up in a village, he's very naive about life in big cities. In episode 24, I told you the difference between naive about and ignorant of. Can you recall? I really don't understand why we allow rednecks to vote. I really don't understand why we allow rednecks to vote. I really don't understand why we allow rednecks to vote. Question: does redneck here refers to a person who has a neck that is red, or does it have another meaning? Try to remember. I saw him giving me the evil eye, so I turned around and walked the other way. I saw him giving me the evil eye, so I turned around and walked the other way. I saw him giving me the evil eye, so I turned around and walked the other way. No doubt, that guy is absolutely scary. What is the meaning of this idiom, to give the evil eye? That was in episode 24. بس يا سيدي كده الجزء الإنجليزي انتهى. خليني بسرعة بقى أجاوب عن بعض أسئلة حضراتكم. السؤال الأول في الحلقة 23 الدقيقة 11:29 ما الفرق بين it seems و it seems like؟ طبعا الفرق بين it seems, it sounds و it looks دول شرحناهم في الحلقة. السؤال بقى الفرق بين لما أقول it seems و it seems like. طيب أنت عارف إن it seems معناه يبدو كذا كذا، إنما it seems like معناه يبدو وكأنه كذا كذا. like هنا للتشبيه بشيء آخر. طيب إيه بقى الفرق؟ الفرق هنا فرق جوهري في الإيحاء. أنا بفهم من قصدك لما تقول it seems that كذا كذا إنك بتعرض لي حقيقة، على الأقل دي حقيقة من وجهة نظرك. مثلا أقول it seems that he's very well educated. It seems that he's very well educated. هنا بقول لك يبدو إنه متعلم تعليم جيد، دي وجهة نظري أنا بقدمها لك. إنما لو قلت it seems like هنا بفهم من كلامك إنك بتتكلم على سبيل الاحتمال. It seems like احتمال. مثال It seems like they're going to refuse the offer. It seems like they're going to refuse the offer. بقول لك يبدو أنهم سيرفضون العرض. هنا بقول لك seems like على سبيل الاحتمال. أنا ما بقدم لكش حقيقة، أنا بقول لك إن في فرصة إنهم يرفضوا الاقتراح. بالمناسبة في أسئلة كتير عن استعمال كلمة of ومقارنتها بكلمات تانية زي from, to, with، وده هنخصص له حلقة منفردة بإذن الله هتكون ضمن كورس قواعد المستوى التاني إن شاء الله. السؤال التاني الحلقة 20 الدقيقة 7:56 إيه الفرق بين dissatisfied و unsatisfied؟ الاتنين ترجمتهم بالعربي واحدة. الحقيقة لا، لو الاتنين ترجمتهم بالعربي واحدة يبقى ترجمة خاطئة. كلمة dissatisfied معناها بالعربي غير راضي، غير راضي، وبالتالي تستعمل فقط مع من يمكن في حقه الرضا وعدمه. مين بقى اللي ممكن يرضى أو ما يرضاش؟ إنسان، صح؟ ممكن تعمل حاجة فيرضى عنها أو ممكن تعمل حاجة فما يرضاش عنها. لو رضي عنها بتقول إنه satisfied، ولو كان غير راضي عنها زي المثال اللي في الحلقة مش راضي عن الأكل بتقول dissatisfied. طيب دي كلمة dissatisfied. أما الترجمة الصحيحة لكلمة unsatisfied هي غير مرضي أو غير مشبع بفتح الباء. إذن الغير مرضي ده شيء، سلوك غير مرضي، مثلا كلام غير مرضي وهكذا. غير مشبع تقول مثلا طموح غير مشبع مثلا. ناخد مثال His unsatisfied ambition was the reason for his hostility. هنا طموحه الغير مشبع كان سبب عدائه. مثال كمان Unsatisfied hunger can cause mood changes, especially in men. Unsatisfied hunger can cause mood changes, especially in men. الجوع الغير مشبع يسبب تغيرات مزاجية خصوصا في الرجال. يعني ايه بقى جوع غير مشبع؟ يعني لم يتم سد الجوع. طموح غير مشبع لم يتم سد هذا الطموح بما يريد، وهكذا. إذن dissatisfied لو شخص غير راضي عن حاجة، unsatisfied لو في شيء معين غير مرضي أو غير مشبع. خلي بالك لأن في ناس كتير بتستعملهم كأنهم نفس الشيء، وده طبعا غلط. السؤال الثالث الحلقة 22 الدقيقة 10:44 I only paid $100. لماذا استعملنا الأداة A الخاصة بالمفرد مع أن ما يليها 100 وهو جمع. ممتاز جدا السؤال ده. خليني أشرح لك الأول وبعد كده نشوف مقاطع أفلام. في أرقام في اللغة الإنجليزية وفي أي لغة تانية على فكرة، الأرقام دي بتعبر عن وحدات. يعني إيه وحدة؟ يعني الرقم ده نقدر نعد منه كذا وحدة. يعني مثلا خد رقم 5، 5 كرقم. هل رقم 5 ده وحدة ولا مش وحدة؟ لا مش وحدة. ما اقدرش أقول مثلا الجاكيت ده سعره 3 خمسات، صح؟ طيب رقم 100 هل ده وحدة؟ تعال نشوف. 300 سنين. كلمة 100 حطينا قبلها رقم عادي، تقدر تقول مثلا 100 200 300 وهكذا. يعني انت هنا بتعد وحدات. رقم 100 ده وحدة بنعد بيها. الواحد منه بقى وحدة واحدة منفردة. الواحد منه بقى يبقى وحدة واحدة مفرد. يعني إذن 100 بالعربي بالإنجليزي تقول A 100، يعني 100 واحدة، وحدة واحدة بس مفردة. طيب رقم 1000 هل ده وحدة؟ بنقول 5000 6000 وهكذا. بنحط قبليه رقم علشان نعد. طالما بنحط قبليه رقم إذن إحنا استعملناه كوحدة. إذن 1000 واحدة بس، 1000 واحدة بتساوي 1000، وحدة واحدة مفردة. نفس الموضوع بقى مليون، 5 مليون 6 مليون. إذن مليون يعني a million، a million. طيب وكلمة دستة بقى اللي هي بنقول عليها رزمة أو دزينة، اللي هي 12 حاجة مع بعض. دستة أقلام مثلا 12 قلم. طيب الدستة دي نقدر نعدها؟ نقدر. بنقول 5 دست 6 دست وهكذا. إذا كلمة دستة برضو وحدة. طيب يبقى إذا دستة معناها a dozen، a dozen، والأداة هنا معناها إنها عدد واحد وحدة. تعال بقى نشوف مجموعة المقاطع دي اللي فيها كل الكلام ده.
More than 100 men volunteered for the job. More than 100 men volunteered for the job. More than 100 men volunteered for the job.
1,000 people. 1,000 people. 1,000 people.
You don't destroy something that's been around for 1,000 years. You don't destroy something that's been around for 1,000 years. You don't destroy something that's been around for 1,000 years.
I need $1 million in cash. I need $1 million in cash. I need $1 million in cash.
Let's do it 100 more times. Let's do it 100 more times. Let's do it 100 more times.
I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights.
بس يا سيدي خلصت حلقتنا النهارده وخلص كورس تعلم من الصفر. المستوى الثاني بتاعه هيكون مرتبط بكورس القراءة وكورس الاستماع على فكرة. هيكون في تناسق هيعجبك جدا ان شاء الله، وهنمشي في كورسات كتير مع بعض في نفس الاسبوع. وقبل ما امشي خليني افكرك لو مهتم بالتسجيل مع EF English Live هتلاقي رابط التسجيل في وصف الفيديو. شكرا للمشاهدة واشوفك الحلقة الجاية ان شاء الله. شكرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.